All right, tell me if this sounds familiar. You've been working really hard every day, all year, maybe months, okay, and you're feeling like you're still just treading water. It's common, it's okay. But what is interesting is that impact can really only be seen with time. And when we're working on things day to day and we're in it, we don't always see the outcomes immediately. And I was having a conversation with a client, that's exactly what they were feeling. And we dug a little bit deeper and we found out that over the course of the last year, they actually grew their sales by 50%. Okay, meaning they improved their sales close rate 50%. So out of 10 leads, if they were closing, 4, they're now closing 6. That doesn't sound like a lot, but over the course of a year, that really, really adds up. And this year, that added up to a 26% growth in the last year. And, they're all bummed out because it's not, their goal, etc. And it's okay. It's okay to feel bummed. And it's also okay that you didn't hit your goal. Because here's what's interesting. When we talk about impact and growth, there's a lot that goes into this. We have to improve sales. We have to improve lead flow. We have to work on attrition. We have to work on our capacity and hiring and quality, and the list goes on and on and on. And there's so much to fix. And it's really difficult for one or two people to focus in all of these areas at the same time. And so that's what we talked about is like, look, you made really great improvement in one area and that led to some growth, okay? Now the next thing you need to work on is attrition, or the next thing you need to work on is capacity while maintaining, okay? So you hold teams accountable as you improve, then you move on to the next area and change. And so if you can reduce your attrition, if you can take your attrition down 50%, and you've improved your sales 50%, I mean, think about that. If you were losing 4 clients a month, but now only 2, you've got a net gain of 100% every month just with these 2 changes. So little changes along the way go really far. I'm sure you've heard of the statistic of like 1% improvement, 1% every day, 365 days is actually 3,000% improvement. Now look, that's not realistic because you can't really measure a 1% improvement every day, but you can measure this growth. Believe it or not, 26% growth over 3 years is the equivalent of doubling your business size, okay? So 20%, 26% is not nothing. Little changes along the way can lead to really big changes. So here's my challenge to you, okay? In the comments, I want you to think really hard right now. Like, take 30 seconds, okay, and think about what is the one area of my business that if I focused on for the next 6 months, maybe a whole year, would lead to this 26% improvement. Is it sales? Is it lead flow? Is it working on your attrition, your quality? Okay, putting a training system in place, whatever that is, just drop it down. And look, we're all at different places in our business. Okay, we've made different decisions than our colleagues. We have had different things happen in our lives than other business owners. So comparing ourselves to others isn't really fair. Give yourself some grace. Okay, you're working really hard and you're doing great. And just identify what's that one thing for the next year that if you focused on it for 1 year, you'd get that 26% or more in terms of growth. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to share, and I'll see you in the comments, okay?